I thought maybe it would be a good idea to produce a video talking about towing with the auxiliary transmission cooler. My truck is a 2018. It does come stock with the auxiliary transmission cooler. I know the 2019s to 2021s don't. I do tow quite a bit with mine. I take it across country. I will take it out into the desert in extreme temperatures. I will take it to South Florida in extreme temperatures. I will take it through the mountains with me, and I will take it just about anywhere at legs, sometimes 10, 12 hours. I'll go, sometimes even longer, stretches of 600 to 1100 miles at a time, towing with my Tundra, and never see a transmission temperature above 206 degrees Fahrenheit. I know there have been some recent problems with TFL trucks showing both the GMC 6.2 liter and the Ford Powerboost overheating at loads that were well below their towing capacity, or at least their listed towing capacity. I think this calls into question the veracity of those vehicle specs. I have not had that issue with my Tundra, and I just want to show you here what it looks like under real load, both with a couple of my Sea-Doos in tow first, and then with my Lance travel trailer that has a gross vehicle rating of 7,000 pounds. You can take a look at these videos and decide for yourself if you have that 2019 to 2021 and you're doing a lot of towing, should you be adding that auxiliary transmission cooler? So here we are towing our Sea-Doos. We're towing them between 65, 75 miles per hour. Not towing heavy. Two Sea-Doos that weigh about 850 pounds each, plus the trailer, probably about 2,000 pounds. We're in tow haul mode. I do have a 2018 Tundra with the trans cooler in it, and with this aftermarket Alpine combined with the wiring harness, I'm able to hook into the OB2 port and get these readouts. You can see our external air temperature right now is 86. Our intake air temperature is 86. This thing should match at the speeds we're going at. And if we look, our coolant temperature is 206 and our trans temperature is 204. Those things are right in line with what I'll typically see. I'll typically see both of them fluctuate between about 201 and 206. And with that trans cooler and towing, even though we're not towing heavy today, but we are going up and down hills, if you can hear the engine rev, makes a huge difference in terms of what your trans fluid temperatures are. So if you're looking at a 2019 or later Tundra that didn't come with the trans cooler and you think you're going to be doing a lot of towing, I would definitely think about getting that trans cooler for it. And as you want to see here what we are towing, I'll go ahead and switch that over. We can see now that what we are towing are two Sea-Doos there, taking them, and we're about to come up to a stop sign here. So we're going to go ahead and sign off of this, but if you are towing with your Tundra, I definitely recommend that you get the trans cooler. So here we are towing now our Lance travel trailer, which has a gross vehicle weight of roughly 7,000 pounds. We've been towing up and down hills with it, and the thing I want to point out to you is why, if you look, we're in the low 90s today. You can see the intake temperature is 91, the external air temperature is 91. We're at 203 on our coolant temperature and 204 on our transmission fluid coolant temperature. So, and like I said, we've been towing about 60, 65 up and down hills, going uphill right now. And we can see it'll spike a little bit going uphill as we switch gears. We're moving closer to 70 now, and it'll change back, but it won't ever really go higher than about this 206, even when I'm towing. Gotta get to it here. I'm sorry, let me show you my camera. There, if you look at the rear camera, even when I'm towing that Lance travel trailer that's behind us there, we don't get really above that 206 temperature mark. So as we're cruising mostly between 60, 65, maybe a little bit above 65, those transmission coolant temperatures never go above about 206 to 207. And as you can see it there, we're still at 206. So doing a really good job here towing and keeping that temperature down. If I were somebody to buy a 19 to 21, I would definitely be adding an aftermarket transmission cooler based on the problems and the issues that they've had with excessive temperature. So here's another reason I can't help but love this truck.